It's dessert, you know, as always. So we're gonna go over how to get Tabletop Simulator as well as how you're gonna get Marvel Crisis Protocol into your game. So we'll start with the easy part. You go to Steam, you're gonna type in Tabletop Simulator. And that's the first one. So you go to Tabletop Simulator on Steam, and you're on here, you're gonna download it. I already have it, so I can't just buy it again, you know. But you can get Tabletop Simulator. It's got all sorts of stuff on it, different games and stuff for board games. It's also just a good thing to kind of do, especially during this time, because some people are just stuck at home and don't have anything to do. And if you play Marvel Crisis Protocol already, this is a great alternative. I've played it a few times. It's working out really well. I just want to say this isn't official, you could say. This is fan made, but they did a really good job of it. They did a rush job to make it, and they did a really good job with it. So you go to Steam, you download it, and you go to your library, Tabletop Simulator, and then you're gonna go to here, and you're gonna go to this one that says Workshop, and then you're gonna come into here, and you can type in Marvel Crisis Protocol, or it's right there as you saw. If you type that in, you're gonna click this, and then you go here, and you're gonna hit subscribe, and this will automatically load it into your game. So this is the only one on TTS that I know of right now. I have some pictures of it. So you're gonna go ahead and do that. Then once you do that, you're gonna come into your desktop. You have your Tabletop Simulator, and you go ahead and launch that. So let's turn this down real quick. I guess that's fine. Alright, let's turn that one down, turn that one up. There's quite a few different things you could do with Tabletop Simulator. You kind of join a game. Let's see if anybody's actually on here. Go in here, you type in Marvel Crisis Protocol. Probably not. I'd be surprised if there was, to be honest. So yeah, there's nothing here. So you can join a game that somebody has an open lobby, or you can create your own. Well, oftentimes you're just going to create your own, or you're going to join somebody who already prearranged a game with. So create. If you want to play around by yourself, you're going to hit single player just to kind of play with it, get used to the rules, like how the interactions of the tokens work and all that stuff. Or you hit multiplayer. So let's go ahead and hit multiplayer to show you that one. So server name, you create a server name, so we'll go with tutorial. Then you can create a password, so that way the only people you want to get in here will get in here. You can set your limit of how many people go in. And you hit create server. So here's the different games. So it'll show you different games you have. These are the games that come with TTS. These are games that you can buy to go onto it as well. And here's the ones that you got from the workshops, like your fan-based stuff. So go ahead and click on your Marvel Crisis miniature game, and you hit load. So here's how it brings you in when you first come into the game, when you're the one making it. If you are jumping into a game, it'll show a bunch of dots around the table, and you click on one of the dots, and it'll put you on your top-down view, or your third-person view. You can set your camera mode to be first person, which does not seem to too much. Oh, you can't move, it only zooms you in and out. And then you have top down. I personally like the third person the best. So then, as you can see, you have over here on your left side your movement widgets, your range widgets. Oh, so to move around the board, you're going to use your WASD keys. To rotate, you can use your arrows, or you can hold on, this is like middle mouse click. You can highlight stuff, right click, you can drag and look around. You see the fancy scenery in the background, you know. Something that's nice that they included is you can see the highlight this, it says size 4, size 2, size 2, 1, 3. If you want to do more with the buildings, you can hit here, Control C, and you can Control V. You can put all the buildings that you want. A little fun thing about this game is you can actually throw stuff. So that's kind of neat. So I'll go ahead and delete some of these. So you click, hit delete, or you can right click and go to delete. Put that right back. Alright, so if you're getting in your game, a quick tip, what you can do is you go to your objects. This is something that you want to do for yourself. So you're going to go to components, tools, go ahead and drop yourself a bag right here. So you have your bag. Name your bag roster. So you have your roster bag. Something that you can do, you come in on your own time, or even during your first game, you go through and you're going to create your roster. So the best way to do this, you have your 10 roster, so you can go into your search. So to pick out some of this, you go to your deck, search, and it gives you all the cards right here. So me personally, my 10 roster that I've been playing with lately, I use Star-Lord. Just drop him right in that bag. Oh, okay, that didn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't quite. Oh my goodness, hello. Alright. Come on. I don't know why I did that. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll just delete. And we'll pull the Star-Lord out of the other deck. So search. So once you pull it out of the deck, there's only one copy of it. So put that there. So we got Star-Lord. Where's you go with Rocket. We're looking for Groot. Groot, there's 3. MODOK, 4. Red Skull, 5. Baron Zemo, 6. Winter Soldier, 7. Venom, 8. Crossbones, 9. And where is he? Oh, where? Oh, Black Panther. Black Panther 10. I've been flipping off I wanted to use the power gem or not with my roster, but we're gonna leave it with this. Just keep it simple. Really just depends on how you want to do it. So let's go here, search this real quick. You know what? We're gonna make my roster like this. We got our Guardians, MODOK, Red Skull. Got 1, 2, 3, Cabal. Or 4 Cabal plus Winter Soldier. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop Black Panther. And we'll do the power gem. So we'll throw that on that stack. So there's my roster of 10 cards. Okay, so you're gonna highlight this. I guess you have to drop them in individually. So drop all your cards into your little bag, or you could have them separated like this. Highlight them all. Highlight them all. Then drop them in like that. So we should have 11 things in here now. Or 10, sorry. So if you go search, you see everything that's in your bag right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you can go through your tactics cards. So I don't know if it's both of them. Yeah, it's both of them. So the first one, you have to pull that first card off. And then you can right click, hit search, and you can see all your tactics cards. So I like drop off, follow me, field dressing, advanced R&D, doom prophecy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, brace, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you see, when you pull them out of here like this, they're all like this. The way to fix this is you can go here, you can flip them, or you right click, toggle, take off hide face down, and that'll show them all. So you take your cards, you're going to drop them into your bag. So now, whoops, if you want to pull out of your bag one by one, you just click on the bag and pull off. But there's that. I also personally like to include my weenie tokens just because this is how I set up my board. It just helps me keep organized. I'll drop those in there. And just for ease, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll put my 10 dice in there. And then we come over here. I got my weenie tokens. I need affiliations. So galaxy affiliation. So we put one of those in there. And then we go to our character bag. You go search. You pull Groot, Venom, Black Panther. No, I took Black Panther out. Zemo, Winter Soldier, Rocket, Red Skull, Star-Lord, MODOK, Crossbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is where your characters are. This brown bag, character figures bag. So character figure bag, dice, affiliation bag. Then up here you have your conditions and Killmonger, weaning it, all your stuff, your power tokens, activated tokens, all that type of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and drag our tokens into here. So now we have our little roster. This is everything that we need for the game. So everything that I need is this kind of helps with your setup. So you have a roster already built. You come in here, you hit search, and everything's in here. So now we're gonna come into here. We're gonna go here, saved objects. So hit objects, saved objects. And you're gonna go ahead and create a folder. You're gonna call this folder roster. And then you're gonna hit here, or MCP roster, whichever you want to call it. And you're gonna hit, where is save? Save object, right here. Right underneath toggles. So save object, and you put it into your roster. Whoopsie. Sorry, I did that wrong. Or you could just save it like that. But I like, if you want a second roster, so we'll go roster guardian/cabal. So we're gonna save. We're gonna click your folder, and we're gonna put it into roster. So we come in here, and it's in here. So if you start a game up, you come in, you drag this off, and there's your roster. Makes it really easy to set up a game. So let's go ahead and delete that, delete that. All right, so when you come in, you're gonna have your opponent across your table. Something to consider is right now this is an open lobby, so anybody could come in and move stuff. So what you want to do with that is once your lobby is created, I don't believe you can lock it. I do not know for sure, but I do not know for sure if you can or cannot. Yeah, I really do not know, to be honest. Your best bet is not to mess with those settings just because it might cause issues, but all of the terrain you can pick up, like I said earlier, you can copy, paste it other places, and create some more terrain. Talking with the guys who helped make, or who worked on this, they're working on getting some more terrain models to put in here to add some variety, as well as other maps, just to add to the variety. So, some quick things. Again, WASD moves you around the board. Mouse wheel zooms in and out. You have your character cards. We're going to go to our objects, pull our bag out. Here, search. And let's look at a card. So let's pull Star-Lord out. If you pick up a card, if you want to rotate it or anything, if you pick something up, you can hold E or Q, and that will pull that. To zoom in on your card, you can either zoom in to read, or you can hover over it and hold the Alt button on your keyboard, and that'll pull it up like that, and you can see all of his abilities nice and fancy. If, say, Star-Lord comes in and he gets dazed, you hover over your card and you hit F, and that'll flip his card. Now, if you have a bunch of tokens on Star-Lord, you can still come in here, have all your tokens on him, you hover over his card, you hit F, the tokens are still there. Makes it really easy. Alright, all these you move just like in real life. Alright, so let's say you got all your roster set up, you got your 10 pulled out here. Let's go here. Let's just say I'm running with a Guardians. I pick my cards. I don't know why it's pulling them out upside down. That's a little annoying. Let's just pull out some cards. There's some oddities to this. It's not completely clean as far as measuring sticks, and we'll go over that. So you pull your cards here. You got them here. We'll pull out our characters. Oops. If you hit type into here, it'll filter. So we have Star-Lord, Sir Modok, Rocket, Red Skull, and Groot. And then we'll just throw him over here so we can just have some stuff on the board. And then every time, your characters will always be in here when you pull this bag back out. Alright, so we have all this. We have to set our mission. Over here, you have your different settings. Hit F, you see the other side of the deck. Here, you have your Extraction Crisis, and here, you have your Crisis Secure. Oh, we forgot to put the missions into our little baggie. So, let's pull this out real quick, because this is going to be the one we're going to save. Oops. So, Crisis, Search. I like the Panic, Worthy, and the Kree Core. And then for my secures, of course, we're gonna like Gamma Wave, Infinity Formula, and Deadly Meteors. I'm gonna drop that in here real quick. I'm gonna click this and save. Alright, so now, let's just say we pick our 19 and our 15. These are pretty popular missions. So we have these two to set up, and we've talked to the guys that are working on this, and they are talking about ways to implement to auto-populate the objective markers, as well as go through and the different ways to try and get this to be a little bit cleaner process. But we have the Panic Grip, so you come in here, search, you pull your civilian tokens out, and if you wanted to, you could put these in your roster bag, like the specific tokens for the missions you have in your roster bag. Might make it a little bit easier, but it's too easy to pull them out of here in your Gamma Shelter. So this is where things get to be a little annoying. So you have this, remember hit Alt to zoom in on your card. Map B, we come over here, that's E, A, got B, so we need a 4, 2, and 5. So you pick these up, you can rotate them. They come up, they will topple, like there is gravity in this, so they will topple. So you come through, we have, what was it, 4? I can never remember these ones. So we go 4 across. Oh, F flip, sorry. So something I've noticed, if you come in here and you look under it, I don't know why it's lifting it up so short. Let's go here, you go to your lift height, and go to here. It picks it up a little bit. You can change your lift height, be a little bit higher. And you kind of see the shadow. If you look at the shadow, that's typically where it's gonna fall. Typically speaking, so it's not that far off. The E to rotate it is a little rough, but it's better than not being able to play the game, I guess you could say. Anyways, so we come in here, look at the shadow, drop the marker. Look at the shadow, drop the marker. That one landed because you can hear that click. Some it's just colliding. So right there, I think it needs to be a little bit more back. But this is going to come into like playing with your opponent and seeing how they are. Like they might not be too picky. Then you're going to go ahead and place your token. Look at the shadow, and you place. And that's not too bad. You see, it's not too rough of doing all that. It just takes some time to get all the tokens placed out. So let's look at the Gamma Shelter one. So that's how you do all 4 corners for your civilians. This one's map E. So this one's 5 up and then 5, 4 across. So we already have our 4 down there. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Look at the shadow. Drop it down. We're going to take this one from this side, or you could even go like this. Click this. Control C. Control V. I got a second range 5 marker. Look at that. Look at the shadow. Drop it down. The best way you can tell if you're hitting something, listen for that click. And there's like a nice solid thud, so you know it's on the table. So there's a little bit of a click. It's another way you can do it. Zoom in a little bit. Look at that. There we go. That's pretty accurate. So if you look at your scenario, boom, right into the 5. You come in, put your Gamma Shelter. Look at the shadow. Drop it down. It's, you know, see all that? Pretty fairly accurate. Not too bad at all. So that goes over to your mission placements. I'm not going to go and do every single one because that just take too long. We've done one person sets up one mission and the other person sets up the other. It's not too much for the game. It can handle it just fine, and it helps speed up the process. So there's that. Your movement. So let's say we got our guys deployed. Same thing. Pick it up, look at your shadow, put it in. That's like probably the most accurate way you're going to get these markers to go. So we got some deployment. Look at the shadow, put it down. That was a little team. There we go. So we got our guys. Let's just say we have our guys deployed. If you do that, see, it makes it easy to see if he's gonna sit on it or not, because just fall off. You can put them onto here. Lift height comes into play, because if lift height is low, oh, it's actually working for me this time. I think Hulk had an issue. It might be fixed now, because they're constantly updating this. But there was one time I was playing with this and he just started knocking over buildings as I was trying to put him on him. So keep that in mind. If a character is colliding with something that you don't want to collide with, change your lift height. Alright, so we got all this here. And I need to activate, and I'm going to go ahead and activate Star-Lord. Star-Lord moves medium, so you're going to come over here, you pick up your medium. Look at your shadow, put it nice down there, easy. You can zoom in to make sure you're nice and accurate. It's not going to be as accurate as real life because you don't have that curve with these. You got to think these are all scanned in and all that. So, but you go here, you do this. They included different measuring sizes and different angles, and this is a pretty good variety because most of the time you're going to be going straight, or you're going to be making a corner around something like that, or you're trying to get an awkward corner around that. So they're pretty good, especially because you could rotate these using your Q and E keys. So it makes it easy. So Star-Lord would go here, you drop him down on the other side, just like that. And you can come in, zoom in with your mouse wheel. You could rotate to see how accurate, if you're really going to be that accurate, but to me, like, that's close enough. He's good. So that's measuring. It's really simple. The measuring sticks don't just bump into everything. It works really well. You can see everything. That's really all there is to it for this tabletop simulator. It's rather simple. They're working on getting some other stuff implemented. The scale one, if you looking for your trying to get within range 1, it's nice that they included that, so you don't have to try and like stand up a marker, because from my understanding you can't just stand it up. But you come here with your range 1, drop it down here next to your token. Oh look, Star-Lord's now within range 1. So there's that. That's pretty much it. Like, it's a really simple module to use. I really can't think of anything else. And then of course you always have your flip table. It's always fun. So if you didn't know, you hit rewind to back up if somebody accidentally flips a table. Yeah, so we got over, hey, making yourself a roster bag. That definitely helps you with your setup. I would honestly, if you download the game, get the module, come in, and then just make your roster bag right off the bat, because it's gonna help you a lot. All your tokens are here. You have Captain Marvel, Vision, your wounds, 3 wounds, bleed, all your status effects, Killmonger. If you don't like how much stuff is on here, you can come through here. Well, I don't have a Killmonger, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. So click it, delete. Well, I don't need this bag anymore. Delete that. I don't need this bag anymore. Delete, delete. I don't need this. Get rid of that. It's just, I don't need this anymore because I already have one in my roster bag. But you do this every single game, and the only person that can do this is going to be the person who created the table. But you can clean it up a little bit. You click this, we'll just go ahead and delete. You don't need those no more, so you delete all these. Or you could just highlight them and, you know, delete. Like, if you don't need this stuff no more, there's no point of keeping it, you know. This helps you, like, if you like a clean table. Same thing with all this stuff. You can just get rid of it once you're done using it. And it makes the table look a lot cleaner. That's just me, a personal preference. You can delete whatever you want. You can copy your buildings all you want. Control C, Control V. You can have a bunch of these. You have all the options in the world. So let's go over and get rid of those real quick. So yeah, that's basically it. The models actually don't look that bad. They're just pretty funny, some of them. I was saying they should have done a little baby Groot. I think that'd be awesome for the Groot one. If you have any questions, leave me a comment in the description, like down below. If you're looking for places to find games with people, I'll put a link in the description of the YouTube video for this, for where to get on the Discord for Marvel. There's Facebook groups. It's honestly, it's a really good way to spend some time if you're stuck at home because of everything going on right now. Get some games in. And if you don't know how to play, there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to play the game. If you're interested in Marvel, you can do that. But for $20 for Tabletop Simulator, it's not that bad at all. And the module will be constantly improved on. And as always, thanks for watching, stopping by. Leave a like and subscribe if you really like what you're seeing here. Always appreciate people stopping by and leaving comments if you have anything to say. But like I said, I'll leave a link to the Discord down below for the Marvel Crisis Protocol fan Discord. You can always find stuff on Facebook. But yeah, this is a little bit different than my other videos I've done because they've been mostly painting videos. But I've been seeing a lot of people asking for videos or how to use Tabletop Simulator, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity. Again, it's really simple, really easy to use, and hopefully maybe you can get a game in sometime. Yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. If you really like what you're seeing within the channel, go ahead and subscribe if you really want to. It helps the videos get seen and all that, you know, your typical YouTube jargon. But again, thanks for stopping by, and have a good day, and please stay healthy and safe through this time we're all going through. You have a good one.